Hey guys, it's the Fit Cosplayer. Welcome back to the channel. That's right, your boy's got a crown on today because he's feeling royal. I'm feeling like a king, and I will tell you why. So something I've been dealing with a lot recently is self-sabotage. And I constantly tell myself I'm not going to do something or that I'm going to do something. And I do everything in my power to do the opposite of that thing, you know? And as of the making of this video, it's New Year's, right? So everyone has New Year's goals and resolutions. There's so many things people want to start doing or stop doing, but you find yourself doing the exact opposite, going back in circles, staying stuck. And you're probably asking yourself, why do I keep doing this to myself? Why can't I just stick to the plan? Why can't I be the person that I said I'm going to be? Like, why is it so difficult to just do a new thing? The easy answer, you're self-sabotaging, right? The hard answer, you don't really want to be that person. And I know you're probably thinking, what are you talking about? Of course I want to be that person. Why else would I say it? Yes and no. You see, you've been doing the thing that you've wanted to do or didn't want to do for so long that it's your habit now. So your body, your mind, your emotions, literally the neurons in your brain, like, know when to fire or when to not fire when you're doing or not doing something. So when you want to learn a new skill or, take away a bad habit, you're literally fighting your body on every level. You're fighting your emotions. You're fighting the biology, the physiology of your brain. You're fighting your body's physical desire to do that thing. You're fighting the spiritual battle even of doing or not doing something that feels good to you or that you've trained yourself to do over a certain amount of time. And speaking for me, I've been wanting to start a business and use this channel to just touch so many lives and inspire and motivate and all these things. But I keep finding myself stuck in this loop of thinking, what's even the point? Every time I post a video, it doesn't really get any views. Whenever I have a really good video idea, I never post it. Whenever I have a really good thought, I'm never around a camera, except that my phone is in my hand almost 24/7. And I come up with all these excuses and reasons to not be this person, right? That I said I would be. The person that posts videos consistently, the person that posts really good content and is motivating and life-changing. But the thing is, I'm fighting myself on every level. And here's the amazing part on how to stop fighting yourself. First off, you need to realize that you are. That's step one. So what you're doing is creating a new habit of doing something or not doing something. And the thing that makes it so hard, and if you haven't heard of Mel Robbins, like, listen to her. She's amazing. She's a great coach and speaker. She talks about this thing called the RAS, the reticulating activating system, something like that. Essentially, it's this filter in your brain that if you say, or if you buy a new car, right, then you'll start saying all of the same car down the street, right? Your brain starts looking for reasons to confirm the thoughts in your head. So when you tell yourself things like, I can't do it, this is really hard, I can't change, I'll never make it, like, you keep coming up with reasons why you can't. You start seeing all the evidence in your life, like, oh, of course I didn't do that thing, or of course I showed up late to work, of course there's traffic, because I'll never get to work on time, this always happens to me, right? You get super negative all the time. And it's the same on the flip side. When you start telling yourself, I'm going to change, I can start a new diet, I can do this workout regimen, I can spend more time with my family and friends. And you make those little changes, you start seeing the evidence of it in your life, where someone fills in for you at work, or you find yourself with an extra hour or two when you get on a good phone call, even using all the opportunities, right? Like if you get sick, or if you break a bone, right? And you have to take time off of work, or you'll need someone to come support you when driving you places, and if you have to take an Uber because your car doesn't work, I don't know. But your life will start to have all these things happen, and your brain will go, oh yeah, that's right. This is actually helping me get my goal. And it sounds really weird, and this isn't like, I'm not saying like outside circumstances are going to change for you, right? You can still be stuck in traffic and be excited about it, right? I'm not saying you'll never get in traffic. I'm not saying nothing about it is going to happen. But when you're focusing on changing your diet, sure, you might have an ice cream and you get really negative and guilty, but then you have a salad right after that for lunch. And that salad is so freaking good. And you're like, you're right. This is why I need to start eating more salad, for example. Or like for me, a friend of mine, I bought a protein bar and it was just really gross. And I was like, I was really upset because I was like, I wasted, $3 on this protein bar. But she went to the store and got me another one. It was great because it showed me, right, that like, oh, I have friends that really care about me, right? She cared about me enough to go to the store and like buy me a single protein bar. Like she took the time and energy, her gas money to drive to the store to buy a protein bar for me. And so in that moment, my brain was like, whoa, you have people in your life that really care about you. But the situation was, oh, she just bought a protein bar. You can look at it just as that simple. But my brain said, there's people in your life that care about you. You're surrounded by love. You see how it's a normal situation, but you can interpret it in a way that's going to support you. But on the flip side, I could have went, wow, I feel super guilty. I made her go all the way to the store to get me that protein bar. I totally need to buy her something to make up for it. And like, if I were thinking negatively, that is a way, like my brain would confirm that thought, like, wow, you're such a burden. Everyone has to do these things for you. You see how it can so easily flip. So when you are focusing on the positive, when you are looking for reasons why you can change, why you can be this new person, all of the circumstances in your life, right, they're going to be the exact same. You're not going to wake up, your life's not going to be different. You're not going to wake up and have all the energy. You're not going to want to work out. You're not going to want to put down the fork, right? But in those moments, when you're in the same exact circumstances, you can see the positive switch. Your brain will literally turn your situation into a positive outlook. Use the RAS to your advantage. Tell yourself a story that's going to support you, that's going to get you to your goal. What reasons do you have that you can do this new habit, right? What reasons confirm that you can give up the cigarettes or the alcohol? What reasons do you have that tell you you can be a better parent? You can, lose that weight. You can start this new habit that's going to improve your life. You can start your business. There are people who want to see your content. There are people who love you and expect great things from you. There are people who want to support you and give you great, amazing ideas. So that is what I wanted to say. Thank you so much for your time. I really had to get that out. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. And if you want more content like this, stick around. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast, and there's more coming soon. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, your results show up when you do.